Welcome back to Whatever Garage. We had a slight recording mishap with my earlier intro, so I'm doing my intro after my video's already come up. Today we're gonna cover redoing the rocker nuts. I went to go get some, they didn't have them. To sum it up, well, you'll find out in a minute what I did, but we're gonna replace rocker nuts. We're going to attempt to look at the parking, or not the parking, but the brakes. And there was one other thing. I've already done it and I don't remember. That's a problem. Anyway, let's get started. Sasha has decided to join us today. You're gonna help me find some parts? I need to come over here and dig through Mama's engine parts. Get away from that. Even though I cleaned up the antifreeze, I don't want her licking the floors or anything. Okay, so lick the propane tank. All right, out you go. Out you go. Good girl. All right, enough of that. Now, we made a boo-boo. Hold on, I gotta be on camera for this one. I made a boo-boo when I chased the nuts for the rocker arms on the locking nuts. I screwed them up. One of the viewers told me that they're tapered so that they are meant to lock. And when I chased them all the way through, so I ruined the taper. So that's why she keeps rattling. I figured I'd done that. When I put them on, they felt loose. So, let me switch back around. We're gonna dig through Mama's engine stash here and see if we can't find her rockers. I know I'm being delicate this morning. I don't wanna get dirty as I'm going to the store. Well, there's a rocker arm. All right. I know they're in here. It's just a matter of where did I put them. That is not one that's right there. I know, that's the inside of the rocker. See, that's the part the tapered part that sits down. All right, let's just move everything out of the way. And there is one. Let's see if it's the right size. I seriously doubt it. And for that, I have my little toy over here. I say toy, it's a tool. I got this for checking. It's supposed to be 3824. Or excuse me, 3/824. And there you go. She locks on. So, I could borrow these from Mama's, or I could go get locking nuts. I'm gonna go get locking nuts. Well, I'm back. They had nylocks there, but they did not have them in the size I needed. Close, but not close enough. So, I have another idea. I'll tell you in a minute. But while I was there, I went to get my propane filled up, and who knew propane tanks had an expiration date on them? I didn't. So I had to buy a new one for $60 damn, and then get it filled up. Now today it's supposed to get up to 68, so it's just a little nippy in here right now, so I'm saving by just using one. But damn, that was an expensive trip. Now I'm gonna build my little shop cart, but I'm sure nobody gives a shit about that, so I will show it to you when I'm done. All right, here's the little cart. Now it is a little smaller. Okay, that's it. I would say that's what? Thigh high, maybe? But still, it's metal. It rolls very nicely. It's got wheels, they got locking wheels on them. And here's the thing, I've got this little pan. I can actually add it. You can put parts in there so you don't get oil everywhere. I mean, it spins around nicely. Look, for 45 bucks, I'll take that any day of the week. All right, now let me show you my grand plan. My grand plan here is to take these nuts out and use them in there until the new ones come in. Take that off. Now we just gotta hope that this one came with all of them. Did not count them when I first got the stuff in. What was that? All right, that's trash. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What were we at? 15, 16, 17. And many of you are saying, well, what about the one you had from earlier? Well, I put it back in the box. That's not good. We got 17. Let's just double check to make sure I didn't put them over there. Look in here. There's none in there. None in there. None in there. All right, maybe I have 2 dents to beat out now. That is a very small harmonic balancer. Look at that. The hunt for nuts and bolts wasn't supposed to take this long. All right. You're right. Let's do the right thing and put it on the floor. Now, those are all the push rods. Oh, now that's all the push rods. Count those. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait a minute. That's all I'm supposed to have is 16. How many did that count off? 17? That means I have 1 extra. I was thinking I needed 18. I do not have a 9-cylinder. I have an 8-cylinder, so all I need is 16. Let me relook at these. You know what? Some dumbass counted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have all 16. And this should go without saying. Don't tell my wife I'm taking these. Let's see, look at this. Even picked up a new ratchet today. The other one I have, I stole from the other toolbox, and I wanted at least 2 complete sets in here because that red toolbox is in case I take a trip in my truck, I throw it in the back of the truck, just in case. So look, there we go. So where do we start first? Oh, yes, top dead center. Let me take my equipment with me. No more laying crap all over the car, getting it dirty. Now we will show a much more condensed version of this. since I have done it God knows how many times already now, right? Numero uno. And look, you can put it in the tray. Look at that. Booyah. Get your hand out the way. There we go, there's that one. And look, there's room under the tray. Don't scratch the paint. All right, look, and no clutter. Hey, what'd I say? No clutter. You know, doing this over and over again doesn't bother me as much as doing the damn water pump over and over again. Probably because for the most part, the engine's put together. There we go, we can see a little better. But not well enough. Where's the flashlight? I did not come prepared, guys, sorry. All right, let the fun begin. We need top dead center. Dead on. All right, she's done. Took me 46 minutes. So what, I'm not fast. All right, but she's done correctly. I made sure I did everything right. Let's start her up and see what happens. I want to check the radiator before we start it, just to make sure we got enough go juice. She could use a little topping off, or maybe a lot. I don't know. Where's the flashlight? Damn, looks like it's a lot. No, it's just a little bit. I'd say maybe 1.5 inches down. Let's try not to spill any more. I cleaned it all up yesterday. Well, of course, I still can't see where it is. Why would you think there'd be any different? A little more to go. I think we're right there. Throw that on the cart too. Yes, let's top off the coolant tank, so that if she does suck a little more down, she'll already be in there in case we're out driving. Well, that's all I have. Guess we better pick up 1 more gallon just in case. Is this actually a full gallon? Yes, it is. And I can probably throw away a few of those bottles. I don't think I need to keep all the empties. That's okay, sucked it all down anyway. All right, we're gonna let it run for a few minutes. I'll bring you back. All right, she's been running for 10 minutes. Everything looks good, no leaks. Temperatures are good. She still sounds good. No noise. And the best part is, except for that puff of smoke, don't worry about that. I'm happy, real happy. Oh. Whew. Hard to get up, getting old. She's quieter than before. I must have done something right. All right, I thought about doing a joyride, and then I remembered we have no brake lights. We need brake lights. If I'm gonna go out and do burnouts and donuts, gotta have brake lights, right? All right, so I have 2 of them. This is the one. Looks exactly like the one that's under there, so let's go replace it. What does that say? Hey, made in Mexico. At least it wasn't China, right? All right, this switch sits just at the top of the brake pedal. And there's what starts your brake lights. Ours moves back and forth, it just doesn't work. And I'm not real sure how well I can show this to you. Let's see. Now, I can get you to look up. There we go. Okay. I had it backwards, but if you look at my thumb, there's the switch. See, like that, except that it's like that. All right, so I have to unplug it from there, and then unscrew it. But there's not enough room for the camera and my big head. So I'll bring you back when I'm done. All right, the new brake switch is in. I just can't get the connector on it. You see this? It's a 4-prong, which is what I ordered. One here. One here. Well, it's 2 prongs each. The new one, as you saw, had both of them on top. And the connector that goes here, when it's like this underneath, does not have enough room to reach down here to connect. So I've got to do a little extension. So we got to do a little electrical work. Here we have my little electrical toolbox. It's just a tackle box, but it holds everything important that we need, from the connectors to the, to spare wire, to more spare wire, to shrink wrap, and every little electrical connection you can think of. And then stuff stuck in here like, let's see, oh, there's my torch with some backup stuff and some more switches and crap, and another one. I got stuff everywhere. All right, let's get to work. What we need here is we need the stripper, we need the crimper, and we need the snipper. And then we're gonna have the connector we're gonna use. I have my go-to guy here. I like these. And they're very thin wires. So of course, there's 2 different sizes in the same spot. They the same? Yes. Yes, they're the same. All right, back to work. All right, we did it, finally. Haven't tested it yet. This is gonna be the first test. You ready? We have 1 brake light. Where's the other one? What in the holy hell? All right, at least we have 1. Let me figure out what happened to the other one. All right, I've gone back and checked the connections. I still got 1 damn brake light. I got a headache. It's 6 o'clock. I'm ready to go in for dinner. We'll work on it tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. We're gonna jump right back into it. I'm gonna get under there and check my connections to make sure I didn't make a mistake. Sorry, I did not realize I had you on fast forward so you didn't understand a word I said. This is the original, okay? And it actually pops open. You saw the spring come out. Has this little part that goes inside that I'm about to lose. Let's put it back in there. And then it has this little brass loop inside that these guys touch when they're in there, okay? So this just passes between the two to make a connection. At least that's my assumption. All right, now, this is the piece I got back, or that I bought. This one's made in Mexico. Only one light comes on. This is also the other one I got. Same style, also made in Mexico, and haven't tried it yet. This one had the two prongs, the two prongs here and the two prongs here. I'm going to try cleaning this one up and then maybe sticking this one back in and seeing what it does. I mean, she worked it one time, so I'm assuming it was just a connectivity thing. Actually, these come out. Let's take them out and clean them. And you know what? I bet you that little pin right there, or tab, is what this connects to. We'll verify that in a minute, but let's clean it all up. Make it nice and pretty. Okay, let's just make it functional. No one's ever gonna see this. All right, something on this, oops. And see, I am bad about this, taking stuff apart and not paying attention to orientation. So, paying attention to this one, because the little tab is on the inside, because that's what the spring touches. So we want to make sure we put her right back. There we go. Same thing with this one. The tab is on the inside. I hope my dogs are inside because it's pouring rain. You hear that? Another drawback to today, we can't do a joyride because it's raining, and I don't take my Corvette out in the rain. One, because she'll get squirrely because, you know, I don't know how to keep my foot out of the accelerator. And two, because I do not trust the drivers around here to not run into her. All right, guys, let's push this in. Okay, there's the little stopper for this. All right, let's test her. I'll plug it in. Okay, we're back. It works, but intermittently. You can click on it once, it works. Another time, it doesn't. And it's only one tail light. So we have a different problem. I think what we need to do is investigate the light bulbs on that side. They were all brand new, so that doesn't mean jack with this car. You can put a brand new part on, it could be dead the next day. So let's check it out. We didn't fix the brake lights. We still have one set, which makes me street legal. I chased all the wiring. I chased the fuse, or looked at the fuse. Fuse is fine. Actually replaced it because I accidentally ground it out against something and popped it. The switch, that is. Checked the connections in the back. Chased them all the way back as far as I could. Same thing under the dash. I can't find anything wrong. Shook everything just to do it the real professional way. Still didn't work. So for now, we're just gonna leave it. I wanna drive it. Can't drive right now, it's raining. It's supposed to rain all day today, and one, we don't have windshield wipers because the motor's burned out. Still trying to locate one, a used one. I don't want to buy a new one, they're too damn expensive. So yeah, I should have gone driving yesterday without the brake lights because now I can't drive today and y'all don't get to see it. So you have to wait till another day. Wait, we can't end yet. It looks like it got sunny out and we're gonna go out in between rainstorms. It's hot enough that the roads have dried up, so here we go. All right, I have my short co-pilot with me. We're getting ready to head out.
What did he say?
He said,
That's cool.
Yep. We'll go his way since we're playing around anyway.
Oh yeah, I see them.
That thing just spun the wheels a little bit.
Ooh.
That's what I don't want to get caught in. What? I just want to test the brakes. Had to go fast to test them.
Do you though?
Do I though? Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. Now that smell is the paint on the headers. There's probably some oil that may have been spilled, so it's nothing to worry about yet. What?
Panera's open!
Panera?
Yeah!
We'll be...
That's dinner tonight.
Temperature's staying good. Water temp is. Which way we want to go?
I don't care. Hey, it's working.
What? Yeah, that's the RPMs, not the speedometer.
Oh.
The speedometer's over here.
Oh.
It still doesn't work. I'd say that tune-up did pretty good.
Yeah?
She seems to run a lot better. That's pretty damn fast. Ooh! I don't know if it picks it up on the camera, but those are some dark clouds coming.
Oh, it does. I can see it.
Yep. Pulled out in front of us. He's got municipal tags. I think he's Irmo Police. I know, you can't see me.
Huh? I can't see you?
No. Alrighty, playing's over.
Aww. Why?
Because we're in the neighborhood again.
So? People can live.
Hey, I'm impressed though. Everything has worked well since we put her back together.
Yeah. How we beat you. Grr, grr.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching. All the comments have been great this week. I appreciate it. Y'all had some great ideas. Y'all's observations were spot on. Keep it up. Keep helping me. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a hobbyist. I've learned most of my stuff by just doing it myself, and then getting on YouTube to figure out how to do it right. So here you go. So anyway, y'all have a good weekend. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Our channel's growing pretty quick now. Well, at least considering the first 100 took me forever to get, and now we've gone from 100 to we're like 64 now, something like that, since the new year. So keep up the good work, guys. Tell your friends. Tell them to tune in to the idiot who has no idea what he's doing. Whatever Garage, out. And here comes the rain.